Imagine you're in your 30s or 40s, working hard every day, but something feels off. Despite earning a decent salary, you're constantly stressed about money. You've followed the advice everyone gave: save a little, cut back on coffee, avoid debt, but it doesn't seem to be enough. Sound familiar? The truth is, most of us were never taught how money really works. Schools don't teach it, and most advice from friends or family is outdated or incomplete. But what if the problem isn't your income, or even your spending? What if it's about understanding money in ways no one talks about? In this video, we'll uncover 6 surprising money lessons that can change the way you think about earning, saving, and building wealth. These aren't your usual tips. They're fresh ideas designed to help you take control of your finances and live a freer, more fulfilling life. Number 1, your time is worth more than money. Time is the most valuable thing you have, but many people spend their lives trading it for money without realizing its true cost. Think about this. You can always make more money, but you can never get back lost time. Most people focus on earning more, believing that higher pay will make life better. But studies show that after earning a certain amount, around $75,000 to $100,000 a year, your happiness doesn't increase much. What does matter? The freedom to spend your time the way you want. Here's a simple exercise. Calculate your real hourly wage. Add up all the time and money you spend on work-related things like commuting, eating out, and stress relief. Divide your paycheck by that. You might find you're earning much less per hour than you thought. Now ask yourself, is it worth spending your time on this job? Or could you use your time to create something more meaningful, like a side hustle, a skill, or even rest? Take control of your time by saying no to things that don't serve your goals. Outsource small tasks when possible, and invest in things that save time, like tools or services. Remember, money can come and go, but your time is a one-way ticket. Spend it wisely. Number 2, savings are overrated. Cash flow is king. For years, we've been told to save money. Save 20% of your income, they say, as if piling up cash is the ultimate goal. But here's the truth. Saving alone won't make you wealthy. What really matters is your cash flow, the money that comes in regularly without you having to trade your time for it. Think about this. A savings account grows slowly, and inflation eats away at its value. On the other hand, cash flow from sources like rental income, dividends, or small businesses can provide you with steady money while you sleep. This is the difference between saving for a rainy day and building a system that keeps money flowing in no matter the weather. For example, someone with $10,000 in savings may feel secure, but that money is finite. Compare that to someone who has $500 coming in monthly from a rental property or dividend stocks. The second person has a system that keeps producing money, even if they don't work that month. So how do you focus on cash flow? Start small. Invest in things that generate regular income, like dividend-paying stocks, peer-to-peer lending, or even a side business. Look for ways to turn your skills into recurring income streams, like creating online courses or freelancing. Savings are important, but they're just a safety net. Building cash flow gives you freedom and flexibility to live life on your own terms. Cash flow isn't just king, it's the whole kingdom. Number 3, inflation isn't your enemy, debt is. Most people think inflation is the biggest threat to their money. Prices rise, and suddenly your savings don't go as far. But here's something most people don't realize. Inflation isn't your real enemy. Bad debt is. Inflation affects everyone, but it also works in your favor if you use debt the right way. For example, if you take out a fixed-rate loan to buy a house or start a business, inflation actually reduces the value of what you owe over time. In simple terms, the dollars you use to pay back that loan in 10 years will be worth less than they are today. Bad debt, on the other hand, is a true financial killer. High-interest credit cards or personal loans can drain your resources faster than inflation ever will. The longer you carry bad debt, the more money you lose, and the harder it becomes to build wealth. Here's how to fight back. First, avoid unnecessary debt for things that lose value, like expensive cars or gadgets. Second, focus on paying off high-interest debt quickly. Finally, learn to leverage good debt for assets that grow in value, like real estate or education that boosts your earning potential. Inflation is just a factor in the financial game, but debt is a trap if you're not careful. Master the art of using debt wisely, and you'll be on the winning side, no matter what the economy looks like. Number 4. Money psychology is more important than math. When it comes to managing money, most people focus on numbers, budgets, interest rates, and investment returns. But here's the truth. Your emotions and habits have a much bigger impact on your financial success than math ever will. Think about it. How many times have you known the right thing to do with money, but didn't do it? Maybe you overspent on a sale, delayed saving for retirement, or didn't invest because it felt risky. These decisions are driven by emotions like fear, impatience, or the need for instant gratification, not numbers. Behavioral finance experts like Daniel Kahneman call this loss aversion. The fear of losing money often stops people from making smart moves, like investing. There's also present bias, where we prioritize today's wants over future needs. These psychological traps lead to poor financial choices. The good news? You can train your brain to think differently about money. Start by automating your finances. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investments so you don't rely on willpower. Create small habits like saving just $5 a day to build momentum without overwhelming yourself. Also, use visual cues. For example, track your progress with charts or apps to make your goals feel real. And reward yourself for milestones. It keeps you motivated. At the end of the day, financial success isn't just about math. It's about understanding your emotions, overcoming bad habits, and creating systems that work for you, not against you. Number 5. Relationships can make or break your wealth. The people in your life, your partner, friends, and network can have a huge impact on your finances. It's not just about what you earn or save, it's also about who you surround yourself with. For example, having a partner with similar financial goals can double your chances of building wealth. When you and your partner are aligned on spending, saving, and investing, you create a strong financial foundation. But if one person is constantly overspending or avoiding money talks, it can lead to stress, debt, and even relationship breakdowns. Beyond romantic relationships, your network also matters. Surrounding yourself with ambitious, financially smart people can inspire you to make better decisions. They might introduce you to new opportunities, like side hustles or investments, or simply share advice you wouldn't have thought of on your own. Here's how to make relationships work for your finances. Have open conversations about money with your partner. Talk about goals, debts, and budgets. In your social circle, focus on building a network of people who support your financial growth. Remember, money isn't just about numbers, it's about people. Choose relationships that lift you up financially and emotionally, and watch your wealth grow. Number 6. Retirement is a mirage. Focus on financial freedom. For years, we've been told to work hard, save money, and retire at 65 to finally enjoy life. But what if retirement isn't the dream it's made out to be? The idea of waiting until old age to live freely is outdated. Instead, the goal should be financial freedom, the ability to live on your terms at any age. Retirement often assumes you'll stop working completely, but many people underestimate how much they'll need, or what they'll want to do with all that time. Financial freedom is different. It means having enough income from investments, savings, or passive income streams to cover your needs, giving you the choice to work if you want, not because you have to. Here's how to achieve it. Start by calculating your freedom number. This is the amount of money you need annually to live comfortably, multiplied by 25, a rule based on safe withdrawal rates. Then, focus on building assets like rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, or online businesses that generate income. Financial freedom lets you live without worrying about running out of money. It's not about quitting work forever. It's about creating a life where money supports your happiness, not the other way around. Why wait for 65? Start building your freedom today. Money is a part of life, but it shouldn't control your happiness or limit your choices. These 6 lessons are not just about earning or saving, they're about changing the way you think about money. Your time is more valuable than money, so spend it wisely. Focus on cash flow instead of just savings to build a steady financial foundation. Understand that inflation isn't the enemy, misusing debt is. Master your emotions and habits because psychology often beats math when it comes to finances. Build relationships that support your financial goals. And remember that true wealth